Let's talk about habits. You are unmotivated, you don't want to go to gym, you don't want to make a YouTube video, you don't want to do whatever you want to do, but you can't do it because you don't have a habit, but you still want to do it because you want to improve your life. Here's the video. In the recent social media times, with all the self-help videos, books, whatever, talking about habits, there's that one idea that comes upon a lot more commonly, but it's pretty hard to go by, which is that to build a habit, you just have to do practice, 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 repetition, repetition, repetition. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Good idea. It works. But the thing is, we are definitely not disciplined enough to be doing that. They say it takes 40 days to build a habit. That's not me. Let me give you an example. A couple months ago, a year ago, I tried to read every single day. My goal was to read one page of a book, at least one page of a book every night before I go to sleep. Guess how many days I went? Guess how many days did I do that? 4. 4 days. It's it, as much as I would like to think that I am disciplined, I'm not disciplined. And it's a real thing. If you are such a disciplined alpha man, what? Good job. Great, congratulations. I wish I could be you. But the thing is, most of us are not you. Most of us aren't very disciplined. What do we have in our pockets that we can use to build habits? And that thing, I call it delegation. I don't know if that's the right word or not, but the point here I'm making is whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to make a habit, make it a part of your life. Let me give you an example. Going, no, reading books. Let's look at it. If you want to make a habit to not go on social media, with the practice approach, a person would be like, don't go on social media. Straight as that. Don't go on social media. It's simple. It's obviously simple as that, but let's be honest. We will go on social media. For the delegation part, you just remove social media from your life. You change your environment for the habit to implement. I actually tried it. I was like, you know what? I will put like a code on my social media apps. You know what? I will just, whenever I go on social media, I will catch myself and I'll remove it. No, it doesn't work. I even put a passcode and my brain made it as like a simple hurdle. It sometimes I unconsciously just put a password and went to the apps. And then I was realizing, how did I end up here? It's crazy how our unconscious mind really works. Delegation part comes in that you remove the apps, you delete the apps, you change the environment of your life for the habit to implement. Let's take another example from my life. Wanted to read books. I was going to the gym already, listening to music in the gym already. Guess what? I replaced my music with audiobooks. And now it's been 3 months I've been listening to audiobooks and recently some podcasts. I don't even like to listen to music, not even in my car anymore, because I changed the environment of what I was doing. I replaced it with something better. Another example. I wanted to make my life a little bit more elevated or nicer, a bit nicer. I could have just stayed where I was and did things differently in the near future. Whatever came to me, I would have done it a bit nicer, a bit better. But guess what? I changed everything. I wanted to make my room a little bit better looking. I could have just ignored that and just went with whatever comes next. I will do it better. But no, you change the things. You change your bed, you change your shelves, you put a nice lights, whatever you have to do, you change your environment to fix the habits. And now my room makes me feel like I'm not the person that I was a month ago. To change the habits, you can go the repetition route. Repeat, repeat, repeat. But we all know we don't have the discipline to do that. For the next step is to delegate it. I still don't know if it's the right word to use or not. You replace, you change the environment for the habit to implement. And those habits will last also, like lifelong habits. That's the video. I'll see you next time. Subscribe, like. Thank you very much.